Alright, I am a little bit late. I don't know who's watching this right now, but it is a 7-6. The Albany Cougars are currently taking the lead by 1 point, so yeah. 7-6. The Albany Cougars are currently taking the lead by 1 point, so yeah. An incomplete pass, and like the ball rolling out. Misses the short pass right there, so gotta make those plays on big downs. Alright. He's rolling out some not the greatest blocks, but he does hit the short for a gain of 4 yards. And they'll settle for the field goal. And the field goal is good. So now the score is 10-6 going into, well, we're still in the first half, and there's 2 minutes, 20 seconds left, so. And now Detroit has the ball, or, well, East, so let's see what they can mix up here. He almost gets sacked, but he finds the short. I'm not sure if that was an O-line rollout or if it was just a simple comeback, but that is a good 14-yard gain. Second and 1. Looking for a first down here. Hikes the ball. He has room to run. I think he's going to run for the first down and also a 4-yard gain. And he fumbles he slides just in case. You don't want fumbles this early in the game, so they're just going to be cautious. Anyways, we have rolling out. Ooh, he had that guy in the middle, number 26. Now it is 2nd and 25. Trying to get a big first down right here. So we have rolling out. He hits him on the sideline. That's a good reel and a great pass from the quarterback for a first down. They're now on about the 36 and looking for something to happen here. Alright, he rolls out. Looking to make something big. He's going to toss it over here, and he misses the ball. Can't afford to have that to happen. 2nd and 15. Looking for something to happen once again. He's going to hike the ball. Rolling out. Rolling out real deep. And they're going to hit the short to number 6 again for a 13-yard gain. Number 6 is already going off. I'm guessing he has to be the current receiver yet. Anyways, he's going to hike the ball. It's the O-line rollout that is killing them. Number 30 was open, but they pass it barely incomplete. Just barely incomplete. You should be blue 67. That's crazy. Blue 67 is not a bad name, but like, it's just weird. For a 6-yard gain, catch a 6-yard gain. Looking for a touchdown right here. And now we're heading into the second quarter. Score is 10-6. Albany Cougars are leading by 4 points. And it looks like he is gonna, he had some room to run there for at least a, what is he doing? Should at least got that out of there. He says he lagged, whoops. Alright, so 2nd and 19 after that 4-yard loss there. Not sure what he was doing. But yeah, getting close to the play clock, but he does hike it. He's going to roll out really deep. And he has a man in the end zone, but he overthrows it. Wow. You can see he is lagging out. He rolls out. Now they're covering up that O-line rollout. He does... I don't see anybody open. So he's going to keep continuously trying to get a man open. He's rolled out pretty far. And he's going to go for the sideline. It's almost interception, but it's good for East touchdown. I'm trying to like remember their name because like I know the Albany Cougars name, but like this other one, the East Heleana Vigilantes. I think I'll just say Vigilance. So a touchdown for the Vigilance, and the extra point is good. Scores now 10-13. So yeah. Rolls out, looking for a receiver. And he finds somebody wide open on the sidelines. For a gain of 30, I think that said. Sorry if the stream is a little bit laggy. It's like just a little bit choppy. It's not bad. He rolls out. He finds him on the sideline again, but he overthrows it just by a little bit. He's going to try and get a first down here. Rolls out. He has that O-line rollout right there. Is he going to pass that? Yes, he is. They're going to get a solid gain of 7. Now it is 3rd down and 8. And they're on the Vigilance 34. He's going to roll out. He's going to find that O-line rollout again for a gain of 5. Are they going to go? They're going to go for it. That's been the most effective game. The most effective thing so far in this game is the O-line rollouts, and he'll take it for a first down for a gain of 6. Good for an Albany Cougars first down. And rolling out, looking for somebody. That guy standing still. Goes for the end zone, and it's caught for an Albany Cougar touchdown. What a throw. To be honest, that should have been intercepted, but he came up with that toss, and that's just what it has to be. So that is a very good play from the Albany Cougars and a bad play from the Vigilance. East Heleana Vigilance. Alright. They're going to kick it off. Oh, I guess they're not going to kick it off. First and 15 for the Vigilance. Looking for a man. He has, I think, the O-line rollout open again. So that was good for at least, I think it's gain of 6. Number 26, wide open in the middle of the field. Free safety, middle linebacker. You got to get that, but that's good for a 35-yard gain. They're really rolling down the field here. They have that O-line rollout again, but he's not going to be able to throw that. But he has him on the sideline for a gain of 29. All right. Could be a touchdown right here, but I'm not going to doubt it, so not going to jinx it. He has him wide open in the end zone for a Vigilance touchdown. Hello, HFL. Who do we got winning, boys? Nice catch. So who I got winning, I think the Albany Cougars are going to win. That's just, I think they're just better. What teams are these? So Kansas City, they're the Albany Cougars. In Detroit, they're the East Heleana Vigilantes, something like that. Vigilantes. But anyways, the Cougars are going to get the ball back First and 15 on their own 20. He's going to roll out looking for somebody. That O-line rollout again, but he leaves him wide open at the sideline. But he's going to hit that O-line rollout for a solid gain of 4. This is an entertaining game to watch. Yeah, that's really true. He's in his own end zone, almost a safety. But he hits the sideline for a good reel of 32 yards. I had custom scoreboards before this, but like I messed up the home team because I guess Cougars were home and I had Vigilantes home, so yeah. Anyways, he's gonna, ooh, that should have been a catch, but I don't know. Anyways, it's second and 15. Looking for a big play here. They had that old line roll out again. Why are they not covering that? I mean, they're baiting, but like you can't. And he has the middle wide open again for a 42-yard gain. Their middle linebacker and free safety are getting burnt. And then they're just going to try and run it in for a touchdown, but they lost 2 yards on the play. And they're saying in chat to run it again, but they're going to fade it up and almost an interception. They're going to try and get some Cougar magic here, and they're going to dot it there for a quick touchdown, but they miss it. Looking for a good touchdown in a first, and it is intercepted. But there is a disadvantage to that. They are on their own 5-yard line. The middle linebacker made up for it. For a Vigilance interception, my fault. And I think their quarterback just got smited. Anyways, they're going to try and get off of their own 5 by maybe running the ball or throwing it short. And they are going to throw it short for a 10-yard gain and a timeout. I'm guessing their strategy and game plan right now is to probably throw it deep before halftime. And Vigilance get the ball after half, so yeah. So they're going to look for some magic here. So here we go. They have their free safety playing really deep. Maybe they can get like a little middle pass at least to the logo. Like number 14, you could have got him there. But they're going to do a really bad pass, and now we're gone in the halftime. So basically, they're just living off of short passes right now and sideline passes. So I think they're gonna skip halftime. I'm not sure, but yeah. Let's look at the stats. So the best passer in this game is, I think this is the Vigilance quarterback. And runner, there's really not any runners, but I guess keep getting banned 52. This was one of the guys he's electric. Receivers, lecture me QT. I think this is the guy that kept hitting those O-line rollouts. Corner, lecture me QT with the interception. Defender, kicker, and other. But anyways, the Vigilants get the ball back at halftime. They're gonna looking deep, but they do have number 30 on the short for a gain of 14. So basically what's happening is they're getting killed on the shorts right now. He almost gets sacked there, but he's gonna get a decent gainage from a short. And he has yards after catch. Yak. Gaining up some yak there. That's good yards after catch. They're gonna hike the ball. And they're gonna look for the sideline, but it's just overthrew. He's gonna hike the ball. He has the short again in the middle, but he does not pass it. He almost gets sacked there, but he finds the sideline and he barely overthrows it again. Who's in the stream right now? Type in chat if you're in the stream. Alright, let's see what happens. Looking in the pocket with that O-line rollout again, but he takes it deep in the end zone, and it is swatted by the Cougars. They're going to take a field goal. This is a pretty far field goal. It is good for a Vigilantes field goal. Now the Cougars are going to get the ball back and look for a big play here. Rolling out. He doesn't have the good blocks, but it is incomplete on the sidelines. No toes. Anyways, he is rolling out looking for a receiver, and he has the short wide open again. The Vigilantes are getting absolutely cooked on the shorts right now. It's 3rd and 6 though. We need to stop right here. And they're going to find the short again, but they don't throw it. Now they're going to find the short, but it's incomplete. They're going to go for it on 4th and 6. This is a really big play in this game. And he gets smited. This is a really big play in this game. They need to stop right here, but they need a first down. He's looking. He's going deep in the end zone. Oh, he missed it. Oh my gosh, he missed it. That is a big play that you have to just make. And now the Vigilantes are set for a really good field position on the Cougars 29. And they're going to go in the end zone, but they're going to overthrow it just about a little bit. Now the Cougars really need to stop here. Looking, rolling out to the right, and he gets the short for a gain of 13 yards. Looking for a first down here, a really crucial first down on 3rd and 2. One thing that I've noticed, and they're going to get the short for almost a touchdown, but they're going to get a short for the first down. 1st and goal on the Cougars 1 yard line. And they're going to run it in for a touchdown. That is an East Heleana Vigilantes touchdown. Now the score is 17-28, and they are going to go for 2. Very risky option, but they are going to go for 2. It looks like they're setting up a double blocker. Looking in the end zone for an open receiver. He has room, a lot of room to run. And he has him in the end zone for the extra point. What's up, Phantom? Score is 17-30. The Cougars are going to have to put in a lot of effort for this game to win. So they're going to get the ball back in hopes of a touchdown. They can't really afford to lose any more yards, interceptions, anything like that. And he goes deep. An interception for the Vigilantes. That might be game. If they score, it might be game. Shocking with the interception. A big play. But the Cougars aren't going to give up quite yet, and they're going to stay in this game and try and look for something good. And they're going to get a small gain of 3 yards. The thing I've noticed during this game is the Vigilantes are really good at third down conversions, and they just get them like at least 75% of the time. And they have somebody wide open in the middle of the field again. The Cougars really need to step up this defense. Hikes the ball, looking for somebody in the end zone. He's going to run it for a gain of 2, and lucky he didn't fumble. I'm going to turn up my mic volume a little bit. Actually, I think this is pretty good. He has room to run. He's looking for an open man in the end zone. But there's not quite anybody in the end zone that is open. And he's going to take a huge 24-yard loss. It's now 3rd and 27 on their own 42. He's going to roll out deep again. He cannot get sacked right here. Look at those blocks. He's going to stand there, almost get sacked, and they're just going to swat it for an incomplete. 4th and 37, and they're going to punt the ball. In that, they're going to get the ball at their own 5-yard line. The Chiefs have to get a touchdown this drive and a stop, and maybe they have some hope in this game. They still have 4 more minutes, so let's not doubt. In his end zone, looking for a big play. He almost throws another interception. But they end up swatting the ball. So here we have a good 12-yard gain for the Cougars. It's now 3rd and 3, and it is the start of the 4th quarter. 17-30. In his end zone, looking for a wide open man. He's looking, and he's going to go for the short, and he dives for a good gain of about 10 yards. And it looks like they have 9 on the field instead of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They have 7 people on the field, and I think they might have 8 or 9. But I think it's a 4, so I don't know. He's going for the sideline for a 47-yard gain. What's up, Caleb Jack? He's going to roll out here. Going for the end zone, but it is swatted away by the Vigilantes. Anyways, a 2nd and 15. Going for the end zone, but it's swatted away again. This quarterback has to get himself together, or else it's not going to end out good. 3rd and 15, looking for another end zone shot, I'm pretty sure. They're going to go for the short, but it's intercepted by the Vigilantes. This game is over. The Vigilantes score one more time. This game is almost 70% over. But anyways, Vigilantes ball, 1st and 15 on their own 21-yard line. They're going to hike the ball in his own end zone, almost sacked, but he gets popped, and it's incomplete. And he's going to hand the ball off just for a 1-yard gain. It looks like they are milking time. It's 3rd and 14. If they get one more first down, this game is probably over. In his own end zone. Almost gets sacked, but he's going to throw a toss, and it is swatted away by the Cougars. Now they're going to punt the ball, and it's going to give them some pretty good field advantage. So they'll be on about their own 30, like own 29. Now the Chiefs, or the Cougars, need to put something apart and score a touchdown right now. He's rolling out, looking for an open man. He has that short, but he does take this one instead of that one. That was about a gain of 11, I think. He's going to roll out. He's going to look for a man on the sideline, and he's going to get it wide open, and he has room to run. It's going to be a Cougars touchdown. 59-yard touchdown, and they're going for an onside kick. They really need this onside kick if they're going to win the game. It's 4th down. So the rules are 4th and 25. If you get the first down, you get to keep the ball, and yeah. So they're going to go for 4th and 25 after the extra point. The extra point is good, and that'll add an extra 1 point to their score. Now it's 24-30, but they're going to go for the onside kick, or the 4th and 25. They're going to look for a big play right here. This is a really, really big play in this game right now. 4th and 25 on the onside kick. And the blocker, he does not have any blockers, and he goes out, and he gets the first down! A Cougars first down on the onside kick, and they get to keep the ball. That was a huge play. Thought he was going to get sacked there. Anyways, he's going to roll out. He's going to look for the short. He gets the short for at least a gain of 4 or 7 yards. He ends up going out of bounds. He's going to go ahead and roll out. He has the short again, and he's going to throw it. And he dives, and that is an unlucky pop. It is now 3rd and 8. He's going to roll out, looking for a wide open man, and he has the short again for a 3-yard gain. They're going to go for it. This is a huge play once again. This is a nerve-wracking play to watch. They're going to look for a man, and they're going to get the first down. Cougars first down, an 11-yard gain. Acted like he was AFK there, and he did end up getting the 4th down conversion. He's going to look again, and he's going to get another short for a 7-yard gain. It's now 2nd and 8 and looking for a good play here. He's looking. He's looking end zone, and he catches it for a Cougars touchdown. The Cougars are back in this game. It is 30-30, and the Cougars, are they going to get the extra point, or are they going to go for 2? They're going to go for the extra point field goal. Are they going to get it? The kick is good. The Cougars are trailing by 1 point. This is a really close game. He's going to roll out, and he's going to find the short for a gain of, and he's still running. And it's a fumble, but it is out of bounds for a 33-yard gain. They're going to hike the ball. He has a lot of room. His blockers are doing excellent in this game. He's going to take the ball for a gain of 11 yards. He's going to roll out all the way back at their own 20-yard line. But he's going to get that short, but it is popped and dropped. The pops are killing everybody in this game, and it is only a 1% chance of fumbles. He has room to run. He's going to run the ball and get a first down in a 7-yard gain. They're going to challenge offsides. They're going to challenge the offside. Somebody was offsides, and it looks like they're going to get... What is happening here? I'm not too sure what's happening. Flag on Detroit for offsides. I did not see it, but yeah, it's a 5-yard penalty. It's still 1st and 20. So you're going to look for something big here with 25 seconds on the clock. Or 49 seconds on the clock. It's going to roll out pretty deep back to their own, 15. And that is, I think he threw the ball away. This is really, really close game. Cougars are trailing by 1. With 30 seconds left, and it's the Vigilance ball. He's looking for an open man. He's all the way back there, almost their own end zone. And they find the short for a 15-yard gain. And they're going to call a timeout. This is a really nerve-wracking game. So they're going to have the ball at Kansas, or Albany's 26-yard line. And they have 17 seconds to make this happen. It's 3rd and 5, a big third down right here. And he's going for the end zone, and he overthrows it. It's 4th and 5. This is a huge 4th down right here. If they don't get this, the game is over. He's going to stand still. And he gets the short for a east side first down. And it doesn't call. They have 2 seconds left on the clock. They have 1 play left. to get a touchdown, or they might go for the field goal and win the game here. They're going to go for a field goal and win the game here, it looks like. Choosing right now to take a field goal if they don't block this field goal. And it's good! The Vigilantes win this game! 31-33, what a game! Crazy game. Crazy. That is a good game, and these are the stats if anybody that played wants to look at them. That was a really close game, but the East ended up coming out with a field goal and winning the game. But anyway, that's the game for today. See y'all maybe tomorrow for a stream. So, yeah, thanks for watching, and bye, that's it. See ya.